We're going on a
acquisition adventure.
yes. It's a rare treat for me.
100%.
Being sat in the passenger seat while Mr. Boaty does the driving with his cheese-inspired phone holder. That's not going to work, that.
Hello, my lovelies. And you... Radio 4.
Yeah, so the term acquisition adventure is one of underscores, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yes.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah.
He does an awful lot for you, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Yeah, bless him.
He messaged me this morning to say if there's anything a semi-crippled man can do to help you, please just let me know.
He could advise you about your hat.
There's nothing wrong with my hat.
No, there's not. Besides, I presume we're going to have a rather picturesque journey to go and collect this car.
Yeah, the beginning part will certainly be picturesque.
Rather unusually, I come to Mr. Sack full of spunk here. I'll leave that bit out. I come to Boaty's place so we can go and collect a car together. Normally, cars are for sale near where I live. So this is...
No. No, cars are for sale across the United Kingdom. Normally you can only be asked with cars that are for sale near where you live.
I've got a very long way to go and buy a car, I'll have you know, sir. I have.
What's the furthest you've been to buy a car?
Cornwall. I mean, it wasn't for me, but it did end up being mine. It did. The car known as Toby Charles. Oh, he's took his hat off. Boaty's took his hat off. Hip, 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 hooray! He's took his hat off because he knows that it makes him look good in my face. I'm going to point out that there are some lovely moo cows over there.
They've just put that sign up, warning of snow.
Ah.
Put it up about a
Whoa! Fucking hell. I hope he shit himself a bit there.
Look at that wall there.
Ah, right, yeah.
A lot of cars. About one car a week goes off there.
Well, it's a bit murky looking, isn't it? And you're saving a lot of money in this car, aren't you, driving like this?
Yes.
There's a van coming the other way. This is a 60 limit, isn't it, this one?
Yes. No, 50 at the moment. Oh no, 60.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just coming into a 50.
Someone's coming up behind, quick.
They're going to drive too closely behind me.
Yep.
Now you have to watch them and see if they stick to me. As I hit this slow here, put it into neutral, and I'm now not allowed to touch the brakes.
This is a stupid game.
It's not a stupid game. You watch this guy, right? He's all over my arse, and let's see how close he stays to me. See, disappearing.
Yeah, but you're not in control in neutral. When did you become a racing driver? MG TF 1.8 remapped and with a, what do you call it, air intake growler. I've got to try and keep up with Boaty on the way back, which shouldn't be too difficult in this. But then again, he does get a bit carried away. I can report it's a very jiggly ride. It's jiggly because it's quite firm. It's very growly. Very growly indeed, actually. Listen. That's growly. Cars don't get much better than the old F though. TF, F, whatever. They're just fantastic. They're just a proper driver's car. The gear change is really slick and precise. It's just great. And I really would like to be opening up at all. He was distracting me by waving at me then. Brakes are good. These roads are not very good for your paintwork. You do get quite a few drivers coming the other way and they just head straight for you, and all you can do is just go into the bushes. Robin! Now I must admit, every time I've driven in either an F or a TF, I find myself thinking, I really like one of these. But of course, the impracticality of such a car did mean that you tend not to think about it too much the rest of the time. I've been driving this rather gently so far, and it's nice being driven gently. But I know when you drive it hard, it's even nicer. When I drove Phil K's F, I found myself thinking, and I'm sure I said it on video, that this is the ultimate car, because you can have one passenger and it just drives like nothing else. It's the most engaging thing to drive, even when you're not doing anything silly. It's fabulous. And now I've done a couple of miles and I want it. I want this car. I always think that the Rover 25 is one of the most vastly underrated cars going, because they just drive so sweetly and they're just ultimately easy going and very, very comfortable to live with. But this is actually better. Yeah, it's better. Another thing I'm not really too keen on usually are the intake growlers. I mean, they sound good for a while, but then you get fed up with the noise. But somehow I think on this, because of its lightweight, you can probably just enjoy it a bit more than what you would do otherwise and not get irritated by it. Very much in the mood for giving it a proper good drive actually. Maybe I need to try out another one. Yeah. What is it that puts me off an F or a TF? I'll tell you. Corrosion on the sills, corrosion on subframes, and clutch arm problems. But if none of those are an issue, then they're not an issue, and you should just have one. That's what I think. The jiggly roady bits. This is a very, very bumpy jiggly road at 60 miles per hour. I wonder how it looks. Am I all over the place, or am I simply looking happy to be driving a thing? Huh? Or do I simply look happy to be driving such a fabulous open top car? It's brilliant. Oh, do you know what? Oh, I really should have one of these, just for me. What can I sell to get one of these? What can I sell? Nigel? Where you want to hear that induction sound when you do give it a tin of beans. But these are no ordinary beans. No, these are ginger spiced beans, and they come in a tin without the ginger, and you have to apply your own ginger so you can get the correct amount in there in the first place. None of this crappy curried beans thing that basically that's curry for beginners. No, curry for people who like pain when they eat. Moo cows, moo cows. Ba 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 ba. That is the triumphant victory sound thingy for this car. Oh yes, I think this car needs its own theme tune. The only thing with that air induction thing is it sounds like you're thrashing it when you're not. Gosh, what a bumpy bit of horrible bumpy roady bit this actually is. I don't like that bit at all. It is yuck. It's got those wipe blades that look like rabbits. There's nothing quite so addictive That's the sound of a K-Series with its gob open. Wide open. Properly wide open. Well, this is it. This is the car. That is the car I just drove, isn't it?
That is the car that you
Yeah,
just drove.
I thought so. Yeah. So far, I've driven this car and it is fantastic. But now, Boaty is going to tell you about it.
Well, this is a 2003 MGTF Cool Blue SE limited edition, which is based on the TF135. In my opinion, the one to go for. So, what sets a Cool Blue apart? Why is it called a Cool Blue? Well, they came in 3 potential colours, one of which is this Starlight Silver Metallic. The reason it's called Cool Blue is because blue hood, thus blue Alcantara, that's easy for you to say. Tricky chaps words.
Yes.
Blue Alcantara interior. And of course the
Blue sky.
blue sky, and the prototype MG, sorry, not the prototype, the first of the Cool Blue limited edition TFs was of course very famously used in a porn film by the highly regarded porn maker Ben Dover, who is of course the father of the lad who appeared in that BBC series. But quite apart from being the Cool Blue limited edition, this car does have a number of other upgrades. It's got the big brakes, and what a difference they make, my goodness me. It's got the 11-spoke alloys with the ultra low profile tyres. It's got a glass rear window. It's got sport exhaust. It's got a big old induction kit. It's been fully remapped with the K-Max remap. It's got uprated speakers everywhere that you look. It's got an uprated Bluetooth head unit. It's got a short throw sports shift. It's pretty much everything has been done to make sure that this car goes like greased weasel droppings. Amazingly,
We've both driven this car and we both like it, don't we, mate?
I more than like it. I love it.
Yes.